D-Mac just gushing. Just gushing. Steelers did lose 3 of their top 5 wide receivers from last season, including Juju, but Chase Claypool is back and looking to bounce back after his touchdown production dipped in his second season. Bryant and JJ with Chase.
Jonathan Jones alongside Bryant McFadden, 2-time Super Bowl champion with these Pittsburgh Steelers, and we are here alongside the current and the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers, wide receiver Chase Claypool. Chase, thanks for doing this, first of all. Second of all, I mean, just generally speaking, your guy Deontay Johnson just went out and got paid. Everybody's feeling good right here at training camp. Offense looked like they won out there today at training camp. Just how's camp been so far?
Yeah, so the first little bit of camp, we had some guys down on offense, and, we weren't quite sure how things were going to go, but we got Deontay back, I came back, Pat came back, Najee is working back. So ever since all those guys are coming back, it's super fun. We're making a lot of plays, and we're starting to click.
So it was just that guys were missing at the early part of camp, that defense was winning, according to you. Is that right?
Yeah, yep, that's right.
That's an offensive guy for you, looking for excuses. But in all honesty, Chase, when you look at the skill guys, the pass catchers, yourself, Deontay, Pat, and including George Pickens, when you look at this group of guys compared to the guys from a year ago, tell us a little bit about some of the differences.
Yeah, with that last answer, I didn't really give the guys enough credit in the receiver room, and, they've been doing a really good job picking up right where kind of the older guys left off when we were out. So Calvin Austin's doing a great job. Cody White's doing a great job. Anthony Miller. My roommate Gunner's doing a great job. So it's super fun to watch those guys take advantage of the opportunity when some guys are out.
Brandon Marshall, the retired former great wide receiver, talked recently about how you can be a top 3 wide receiver, and I know that he's been sort of a guy that you can lean on a little bit whenever you want to talk. Take us through that relationship, how that came about, and what he's really helped you with.
Yeah, I think he sees that because, I'm a very similar frame and build as him, and, we have similar play styles. So I think he loved the opportunity to get to work with me and polish me a little bit. I think he sees the potential, just like I see the potential myself, and we're going to keep working until we get there one day.
Let's talk about the quarterbacks. I mean, for the very first time in a long time, there's a quarterback competition here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have an opportunity to catch passes from all 3 guys. What have you seen from all 3 guys competing for that starting job at the quarterback spot?
Yeah, I think just the leadership that they each hold. They're all competing. So if something goes right, they'll come tell us. They'll come talk to us, say, this is what we liked, and if something doesn't go right, they'll say this is what we saw, and this is how we can maybe fix that next time. So everyone's trying to get on the same page, and you can see that chemistry building each day.
So you've worked with Mason Rudolph now your entire career, right? And Mitch Trubisky comes in here, and he signed in March, and you guys get some more together in the offseason. Kenny Pickett, of course, drafted. Just when you talk about getting on the same page, one would think that you've probably been on the same page a little bit more with Mason. What's it like getting to know the 2 guys who just got here this season?
Yeah, a lot of things that we can do are conversions and sitting in zones. So a lot of things that we talk about is just where we're planning on sitting, how we're going to do it, depending on what coverage it is, whether it's zone or man, and just how we're going to run each route so they can expect us to do certain things.
What's the ceiling for this offense? Yourself, Najee Harris, you got Trubisky, you got Pickens, you got Johnson, you got Pat, you got continuity on the offensive line. Man, what's the ceiling for this offense? How good can you guys be?
Yeah, I think we can be the best offense in the country as long as we do all the right things. We got to stay healthy and we got to execute plays, but I think there is no ceiling for us, and I know a lot of people are going to, get on my head for that, but I believe that, and as I should.
No
okay,
question.
So no ceiling for the Pittsburgh Steelers. What about Chase Claypool in this 2022 season individually?
No ceiling as well. I'm as good as I want to be. So I just got to do all the little things right, keep stacking days, and not worry about too many things at once, just day by day.
Can I draft you in my fantasy team this year?
Absolutely.
That's what I do.
There you have it. Jonathan Jones, Bryant McFadden with Chase Claypool.
D-Mac just loves it. I mean, you guys always.
Would you not?
Back with the Steelers, and then he's got the podcast with his cousin, Patrick Peterson of the Vikings.
You don't do a podcast with me. I mean, we could have as much fun as the guys. We could be fist bumping on a couch.
Okay. We'll look into that.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.